Y'all live with 40K. No goofy shit, we on no way. Show leave you high like you puffin' that haze. Cooking up hot, yeah, we finna get paid. Y'all live with 40K.
With your girl Coco Beat.
It's your boy Kobe again.
It's the MLD.
W Wild.
And we are your 40K collective, and we are bringing you an exclusive interview today with Miss Kenise Taylor. Hey. Yes.
What's
Turn
going
up. So we are definitely out here promoting a new album, yes?
I know, yes. I'm excited about it. I just dropped the album like last year, and this one I worked so hard. I put so much into the new one that's coming out, but yeah, I'm excited.
I mean, where can they find the last album to catch up into the new
I
album?
know, right? 824. It's on YouTube. It has a playlist on YouTube. I have a few music videos that I've done to it, and you can catch it on all the streaming platforms. You know, Apple Music.
Hey.
Yes.
Apple Music.
Yes. You want to jump into a preview of one of your songs?
Sure. I have a song. Like I said, I have these songs that I recorded. I worked, like I said, I was trying to learn myself as an artist. I was working with different producers, different beats and stuff, and it was recorded a long time ago. And then I got the nerve up. I was like, you know what, forget it. You know, I kept writing, and it was like on my back. So I was like, you know, let me get this out the way so I can get all this music that I have to, you know, put out there. So
I believe is Somebody Who Cares.
Oh yeah, Somebody Who Cares. Somebody Who Cares. I like that song. It's actually written by my by a friend of mine. Me and her, we wrote together. Like, you know, she goes through things. All women go through.
We all go through stuff, girl. We all go through it.
Yeah, men in the building, they're like.
Right, absolutely. They was ready for us to drag, but we're not gonna drag you. No, we all go through things. So yeah,
we love you guys.
All right. Well, let's check it out. Somebody Who
The
Cares.
Lord gave us a pass today.
Hey boy. Yeah, you. I'm feeling you. Yeah. Really?
Have you ever noticed what you're following and not looking for it? It's so amazing. In
Thank you for being in my life.
Yeah, you did me well, man. I'm sorry for what I did, man. Yeah, you ain't even did it right. You ain't did it.
This one I do.
I need somebody who cares, who will understand.
You got a good beat to get things.
You need somebody who cares. Told you I'd be here, going hard with no fear. Tell me what's the plan?
What's the plan?
What we gonna do?
What we
What happens
doing?
next?
Oh, man.
It's
I
been
mean,
6
so my
months.
first question is, like, was that an in-house beat or?
Yeah, well, one of our Amelia producers, George, we work with, he works with a lot of in-house producers, and I believe he produced this particular beat. But we have a lot of producers that we work with that are just, that just work with us, and it's awesome to have them on the team. Like, it's awesome to have them on the team.
Yes,
So,
sir.
Because
like
I like
said,
that
this was
beat.
years ago.
I like that beat. Like, as soon as it start rocking.
Yeah.
Like,
The song in
oh,
itself
yeah.
is just like different compared to what's being played like today. Like,
It is.
now it's just
Yeah.
like,
For sure.
It put you in one of them happy days instead of nowadays.
Yeah, it's not, I'm gonna steal your money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, you cheating, nigga.
Well,
Nah,
yeah, cheating, you ain't
listen,
effing,
I
you-
love you still. We've been together. Yeah, I feel the vibe.
It's old, it's giving me old school love.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's what it's giving for me.
Yeah, make you cherish
We do
your
got
other
artists
spouse.
in our generation that got that type of
Uh-oh.
Of course, you
Y'all
got it, we
just
got it.
aim for
Yeah.
us. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, because a lot of it is
Mm-hmm.
F&F, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
why Ari-
High-
These women
That's
are
why
hurt.
Ari Lennox,
They're hurt.
SZA, and
That's
Summer
not
Walker
good.
got nominated for Grammys for their music.
Now, I'll give it to you because Summer Walker and SZA, you right.
She's a Grammy winner.
You're right.
They go through things.
You
And
right.
now they have a platform to express it. That's the thing.
Right.
They go
Yeah.
through different things because the men are different.
Yeah.
That's not good. What kind of show? What kind of show is a podcast?
You
What's
say
going on?
It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice.
See?
Look,
Lord.
here we go.
Lord.
Look, you keep putting
Right.
yourself in that predicament.
No, I didn't.
He keeps saving
No, I
you and you
didn't.
keep
All I
treading
said-
that line.
All I said was we do have artists that do that old school R&B music. That's all I said.
I mean, it's still low key
Literally.
F and F, but it be singing about it.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Cause I can't lie, Summer Walker, her whole last album was F and F to the highest.
no, it wasn't.
What?
No, it was
It was
not.
in
Like
a,
you
it was
just
in a
said.
soft
Like
manner.
you just said, she went
She went through
stuff,
something.
and she expressed how she was feeling going
And
through.
I'm
She
not-
went through Monday on the track.
I'm not denying that,
That's
but
what
this
I'm
is
saying.
different. This is different because it wasn't F and F. It was
No,
all
I
love.
But
understand.
not
I
all,
understand
and not
something.
everybody has those experiences with the people that they love too. I
True.
mean, it takes time to build up to get, something. Women go through things, and then her album may be different when, her experience.
When she's in a not so much F and F place, you know what I'm
Which we
saying?
hope not.
She might be able to give me a love like this vibe
You
just
want to
gave
keep this
me.
music, see that
Nah,
You know,
I don't want you to get there. Let's just stay. Lovey-dovey.
Stay where you are,
Let's
huh?
just stay where we are.
Let's stop your divorce right there. Let's stop your divorce right there. You be like, man, baby, I love you. I'll never do that again, man.
So, I mean, this one was very lovey
Yeah.
feel. So, like, what was the inspiration behind this one? Because I didn't get F and F off of this. It's not a lot of love.
I don't know. I'm a happy person. Like, I'm always in a loving place. I try to be. I see the good in people, and I only surround myself with what I want. But I just feel like everybody needs somebody who cares about them, who loves them. If they're gonna be in your space, like if you're not gonna be in my space, I get that. What's you
Right.
doing?
That's
But
right.
if you're gonna be in my space,
Yeah.
you could at least be upfront about it. Like I said, my homegirl, she's from DC, so they kind of like, they have a little different vibe about them, and which is dope still. But it's just
The dating
just
pool
try
is
to express
definitely
yourself.
different, depending on where you are. Dating is definitely different. For sure.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm a woman. I just come from a woman's point of view, what we like to see. Like I know men be like, women are so hard. Like no, we're not. We just get angry.
Very easy.
Like, yeah,
it's simple.
It's very simple, and it gets frustrating when those simple things are challenged or are left over, and then you're like, oh, you're a hard woman like a man. No, not. Or much rather be easy. We just do that.
And mushy. Yeah, you gotta do
We
that.
feel the same.
Listen, they all looking around at each other.
Don't.
They're all looking around at each other because we had this argument a few weeks ago on the podcast.
No,
So
we're not.
Just do it.
Yep. Yeah, and we'll be fine. I agree. You look like you're on the middle. You're right in the middle, so you just gonna shake your head off. You know that.
Y'all right.
What they say.
Y'all right.
I mean, so you said that you've been working on the second album for a while?
Yeah, well, I guess my first album took a little longer to write. The second one was a little faster. I think I got better at writing. And I just, like I said, I have a whole catalog of beats. Like I have so many beats, and I just go through them, whatever catches me. You know what I'm saying? I run with it. It's always weird though. It's like writing is almost like, when I hear a certain beat, it just like comes to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what that is. I like it. Like I hopefully, as I move on in the future of my career, that
it stays that way.
Yeah, it stays that way. Like as long as I keep getting this production that touches me, and and a lot of beats, like I said, like people like George Prince will go through it, I love it, and I write something to it, like I'm gonna jump on it with you. Nah,
because you didn't like it, remember?
Yeah. You didn't like it. Oh, we're trash. No, I'm not. I wrote it now. That would have been dope because I would have had some. Not had to write it, but. Yeah, I don't know. I'm enjoying this. I'm really enjoying like what music is doing to me. Like it's crazy. I don't understand it. I don't know what's happening. Like things are just working out. And I just recently, maybe like a month ago, made a vision board. And I promise you, so many things have came to fruition on it. Like it's scary. And I'm just trying to take it as it's coming. You know what I'm saying? And just try to, like I said, stay in what I got going on, stay in the music. And I just want to keep doing my own thing. Like I don't want. You don't
want to conform to what it sounds like now.
I don't. I don't care. No, I don't care if I get one view.
As long as I stay true to me, I feel it.
That's pretty much it. But I want to work with other people, other writers, producers, things like that, and engineers. Just to try to get better at what I'm trying to do. But I don't know. It's just fun. I've always written. Like I've had poems. Like I wrote poems when I was young years ago, and I think that's what happened. Like my grandmother, she was like, "Hey, why don't you write?" I was like, you're right. Like I was trying all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes your mind gets clouded. You're like, I can write, and you push it to the side. Like I'm gonna do that, and whatever it comes back to and holds you, like, and
that's your calling. That's your purpose.
Yeah. So I'm just running with it, and it's just hard, I guess, with music because it's like it's like a long people. It's like this part that people don't see, and then it's like, bam, here you go. Like, no, I want to get some.
Right. I want to give a little bit of everything.
It is. It's like you work so hard. It's like that. What is it? That tree that grows under. You know what I'm saying? It grows on the ground, but then it takes like 7 years. You water it. You have to have faith that it's gonna grow. Yeah. But it's like it's a tree that it doesn't sprout, and you have to. I forget somewhere. Anyway, I'll think of it. I'll Google it later. But like you have to have confidence. You have to work it every day for like 7 years, and you cannot miss a day or it won't grow. So you know what I'm saying? So it's just like you just have to nurture what you're doing, and like baby it, and I don't know. It's fun though. I like it.
Listen, because this has been a process pouring into it and watering it, but it's worth it in the end, and it's fun. Like it's everyday work, but
you have to do something you enjoy.
Okay, so I've been asking all the questions.
Now,
so get a guys the
I got
a
question.
Because we had a girl talking this morning.
MelaNation 143. What? That's your new album name, but what does it like? What does it stand for? Can you explain it to me?
It's just it's pretty much like MelaNation. I love you, like being a person of color. Because like I said, I can only come from my experience. I can only talk and think about that. So this album is like. For us, for y'all, for people that if everybody else relates to it, perfect. That'd be great. Like, oh God, I love you, appreciate it. But I can only come from a place of my own experiences. So I just felt like I just wanted to put, that. And that's another thing too with an album. Like when you're a singer or artist, you're very vulnerable. It's like, do I want to sing about this? I want to tell people that.
Yes, you have to.
And then people hear it, be like. Oh my God, I love it. I'm like, good, cause for a second I want to show you. I'm singing it like, I need an hour. Give me a break. know, that's a lot of my songs, like, a few of my songs. Like, I just let my mom hear one of my songs. Like, she came to visit, you know, I want to treat her and do some things for her. Let's spoil her. She spoiled my whole life. And I let her hear it for the first time. She was like, "Please, I love it." Like, and she's a hard critic. She'll tell me, like, she's not one of those moms that, like, "It's great, baby." She'd be like, "What about that drawing? You remember when you used to dance?" Like, she's just like that. She sounds like my mom.
Yeah, my mom
Like,
too.
that's cute, but, you know, she was like, "I love it." She was like, "You just need to do this song. Bump the rest." Like, like, no, you haven't even heard it. That was just one song. So I'm excited.
Are you excited?
I am.
Do you have any
like, I'm excited.
have any like showcases or anything coming
I'm waiting for my music to be, everything to be cleared. Like, we're just waiting. Like, the waiting process is like stabbing me. But in the meanwhile, I'm just trying to do things like take pictures, photo shoots, get videos, and do things to promote. Because I'm going to be dropping singles. So I have like a few, like maybe like 10 music videos. I said maybe.
Is that like the hardest part after creating the music and getting it done? Is the getting it clear and everything?
Getting everything together. But writing it may be challenging. Writing sometimes is challenging. Some songs is like that. You know what I'm saying? But some songs you're like, nah, let's be too far. Don't even do that. Don't even rush. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you have to do this. But yeah, waiting on that part is crazy. And I see how artists like that are signed to labels when they be like, when they, you know, have a whole album. No, when they have a whole album finished, right? And they have somebody that's like not coming through with what they supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
And all of the whole album.
Yeah, how's that the whole
So you
thing?
have to have the people in your circle that you trust or already have paperwork with something, because that's crazy that it happens. And I kind of experienced it. We've experienced it, so then we learn how to. A few producers or people hit me up and they're like, "Who you think you is? You won't even hit me back." Like, no, it's not like that. I just can't do it. I sit here, spend a song, and writing hours and pour it into it, and then somebody else hear you like, "Listen to this song I wrote with this girl," and then somebody, "I give you 20,000 for that beat right now." What happened? What about me? I know. It's so dope. You wanted it. What am I supposed to do? You go $5,000. Like, no, that's my. Yep, they do that. Right. It's crazy. Like when you think about it. And it took me a few years to try to learn it on my own without trying to put myself out there just to get signed. Like, I put myself because I know, you know, you have to conform to things when you know, when under certain contracts. When you're under like,
that's what I was gonna say to you earlier. You talking about you didn't want to conform to like a different sound, but yeah, working with different artists, you definitely gonna have to conform to like a different sound.
Yeah,
you gonna have to.
No, I'm talking about as far as like my projects. I don't mind. I'll be dope working with somebody else. Like, yeah, let's go. Let's work with.
Tell me what you want me to sound like, and I got it.
On the hook, I got it. But I'm talking about like a label, like, hey, come here, I love everything you're doing, but you're gonna do this. What?
Do you write before you hear the beat sometimes, or is it more so you gotta hear the beat to know what you want to write to it first?
I gotta hear the beat. Well, most of the time, I have songs that I write that I hear, and I just jump up and write them and. Crazy, I hear it all together, but I'll just try to take the lyrics and write the lyrics down. And sometimes I'll use those lyrics for other beats when I'm stuck and struggling. I'm like, I know I wrote something dope down here. And I use that. But I have a few songs that I wrote that I don't have a beat to. That, you know, and I'll hold on to them until I get the right beat or find the right beat. And yeah, and those are.
And you know when you hear it, it's like it clicks.
Somebody.
And you know when you hear it, it's like
I for this. Yes. So you just have to listen. And listening to production is hard too. You gotta sit there, listen, hours and hours and hours. But it's fun. Like I said, you gotta enjoy it to be able to. And I don't write one song at a time. Like right now, I'm working on my third album actually. After this one dropped, I'm already got the beats locked down with the producer and everything. Like, he's a dope producer. I can't tell too much about that. Of course, I ain't even did this one.
Right.
But like I'm probably working on like 6 or 7 songs.
You wrote something that was like so emotional that you started kind of like tearing up.
Yeah.
Like, it was so real, you kind of had to calm yourself down. Let me take a little break. That's
She said sometimes you be in the booth and you be like, I need an hour. But I didn't what if that was personal?
I just need like 10 minutes real quick.
Yeah, I have a song on my next MelaNation that kind of touched me like that. It's about women. And just so happens I wrote it before all this craziness happened.
Yeah.
With the Roe versus Wade, yeah.
So it's like, I was like, oh my God, that's this perfect example. Perfect example.
What are you talking about?
It's a woman's body is so complex. They don't even study it in medicine.
They don't.
We pretty much taking medicine based on what y'all do, you know. And we have so many hormonal changes and things like that in our body that happens throughout years. That's why women, it's hard. It's like you have to be with somebody you love, because women are gonna go through things emotionally, and you're gonna just think they're crazy. Like, no, they're not.
And you have to understand that over a course of a lifetime, with that one woman, you're gonna be with about 3 or 4 different women. With that one woman, as she goes through those different stages in her life, she's gonna be the same woman, but a different type of woman, a different version of herself through each one of those situations. So
you have to be a man that allows a woman to be able to do that, or handle it.
Allow you to just have 4 different.
Because that's all you're gonna do.
You know what?
No. What's happening is you're gonna see this woman go through something, and this one's like very happy. Like, this was the same woman. She just hasn't went to that stage yet. You gonna get it with her too. Like, you thinking the grass ain't greener, boo. And that's what's happening.
Right. You might just find her in a different.
But it's not forever. It's like I said, you just have to learn.
So basically, what you're saying is all y'all crazy, pretty much.
Thanks to God. Thanks to God.
I love it.
Everybody wants to.
There's a little sprinkle in there.
So basically, all y'all got 4 different.
We do.
A little sprinkle, but I would say it's the same
I
for
don't know,
men.
that's cool
I feel
or
like
crazy.
y'all are different.
No.
Men are different depending on what stages they're going through.
They're
That's
supposed
just
to be.
people. Period. You don't think that you're going to be a different person in
I would
10
like to
years?
hear.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna grow. I'm gonna change.
But you would think.
But it's not gonna be like I'm gonna be like
It won't be
a whole different person.
You're not gonna be, because you don't care.
I guess when you're a man, you've been raised to men
No,
standards.
what happens is men
You
get
just
into
don't.
bullshit and want somebody to be there for them. Hey, baby, I ain't mean to do it. Yeah, it's some dumb
Nah, that's cheating.
No, not cheating.
That sound like cheating.
I was at 9. That's cheating.
That sound like
It could be
cheating.
anything. It could be just foolish, losing money, gambling. It could be cheating.
That's gambling.
It could be anything that's gonna cause problems in your relationship.
Okay, I see what
You
mean.
fumbled the bag, bought stuff you weren't supposed to buy. Then we got stuff else we supposed to do.
You know,
And that money
I
gone.
needed an Xbox.
Right.
No, I needed an Xbox.
Oh my God.
Like, yeah, you done spent $90 on a video game. Meanwhile, we got a deposit for something.
We'll be alright. We gonna get the money back. We'll be alright.
It ain't always that.
We just got to pay a couple bills late.
I think you learn as you get older too. Like, young love is different than when you get
When you're
older.
older, definitely.
Oh my God.
So that's different. So, you know, I see people like try to compare like
I mean,
younger.
and I feel like you only feel that way because
What he
you're
say?
younger. He said, I hate when people say
Yeah,
that.
because love is still the same shit whether I'm 18, 16,
It's not.
25.
But the love that I had when I was 18 is a lot different from the love
No,
that I
man.
give or
I
experience
guess
now.
why?
Because I know what I want.
It's
I know
okay
what
that it's
things
not
I'm
the
going to
same.
deal with.
So the
I know
love
what
didn't
boundaries.
change. The love didn't change.
But how
Your preference of what you wanted did.
How I expect to be
Yeah,
loved
but that also makes
change.
your love change. It's nothing to be bad at. It's nothing to be upset about.
No.
Your love is. You know
love
what?
the same thing that you did.
Your love is the same.
No,
Oh my
I
God.
don't. That's
Don't
the thing.
listen to
I guess it is a preference, but it's how I wanted to be loved when I was younger versus what I need.
You see what I'm talking about?
Right.
That song got people arguing about love. You see
You're
what I'm
right
talking about? They have been bringing it out already.
You're not right.
We ain't heard
That's
y'all
what
do.
music is supposed to do.
Yeah, we ain't heard y'all do yet.
Yeah, it's supposed
Yeah, it's supposed to open you up.
Got everybody emotional. Yeah, you good. I'm trying to tell you, you gonna make it. I'm trying to tell you.
You're doing it right now. Look at
Yeah,
it.
you
Look
are.
at the cat.
Look
Look at the cat.
I'm about scared of the
That's
second
all it
song. I'm about scared of the second song.
You're right. You know what? You're right. We need to move into the next song. You're right.
That shit went, whoop,
Okay, because it was all love over here for a second, but
No, it is love stuff.
I just wanted to give you the old head boy. I feel like I'm like the big sis, so I be having to try to, mac a little
I
something.
appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? All right, so the second song we're gonna play for you is "It's Like Casanova." Was it off of your first album?
Yep, that's
Off
on
the
the
first?
first album. Yeah, just like when you have someone that just makes you feel really nice. Like I said, women aren't hard to please. Okay, we are very easy to please. And we love hard. And when we love our man to death.
Yes.
So I was gonna say,
Because I be outside about mine.
I'm the way she said that just then.
And is the challenges that we go through as men today is not the same challenges y'all went through as men in y'all age. It's not.
Well, who says it's better or worse? Like women, you know, so I want to, you know, women back in the day, you know the truth, man.
This is y'all older OGs.
Women back in the day we were raised like, don't get women food. They know what they be doing.
Mm-hmm.
But they be wearing them long dresses and walk around. Like I said, they lift up just like a short one. Like,
yep.
They were still doing things. Come on now. They was having 67 babies.
You ain't out there in the wrong.
I think it might have been a little worse.
Oh no.
I mean, you know, but like I said, it's a different raising. Oh, and the difference is too, you gotta understand, after the Civil Rights Act, with women's suffrage, women had rights. So women could work for themselves. When women were being taught to act and be a certain way years ago, that was because they had no rights. Women couldn't even drive to the store.
Wait, are you talking about as far as being taught like with the men go out?
What I'm saying is women
like
do not
typical...
care what men talk about no more because they can fend for themselves.
That's
cool.
What
life is.
Y'all then don't be upset when you can't find no man because you don't listen to them.
I understand. But those women ain't looking for them. It's the other ones. I think the women that ain't really looking for the men, them the women that the men want because they ain't looking for the men.
No, that's natural.
But the women
that's natural.
They're like,
that's natural.
Look,
We always chase the
any
woman
of that.
that
Yeah. Look at her.
Look at her on the pole. She's twerking on the pole. And she ain't worried about what I'm talking about.
Can you do that in my room? Okay, married. But then what happened to the little girl in the corner with the glasses? I love you.
Hey,
But not to say that strip girl isn't. I've seen a stripper put like
no, you right.
pay
you
for
right.
her dad's like brain surgery, like, and all she did was go to school and dance and go home. Like I've never seen.
And you know why it feels that way? Because everything is on the table. Everything is like on Front Street. It's not really a lot of places you can hide now. Because social media.
That's why I said social media.
Versus when I was a bit younger, you did have a little bit of.
What I hate about social media the most is this go for everybody. It messes up everybody's perception of what real life is supposed to be. That's why I said it's kind of hard. Well, I ain't gonna say hard, but different from us and how we gotta deal with things at my age than maybe y'all did growing up.
I agree.
With y'all age.
We just
y'all was kind of like in the beginning. Y'all was kind of like in the beginning of social media.
There wasn't no catfishing because you
now
met the person that you met.
There wasn't no catfish.
I was in love with you for 6 months.
We three-way dialing. I called you. You called in. So you ain't tying up everybody's phone line. My mama.
Say it again. So you want at my house? No, I promise.
Yes, she was.
Catfish is different nowadays.
Three-way.
You hoping somebody gonna catfish you on their origin of
See, now they don't do the three-way calls no more. The girl pulling up in the car together. One of them getting out the trunk.
That's that young love. That's
a young stuff.
That's what I was saying, the difference now. These girls ain't playing with y'all. I'd be scared too if I was a man.
I am.
We have a good talk over here.
All right.
We is.
Okay, we have a good talk. That's what we do. So we said was La Casanova, and it was from the first album. And you said the first album was 824, right?
Right.
824. It's on YouTube.
It is.
Spotify, Apple Music. Let's check out La Casanova.
Casanova smooth. I gotta know that your love is true. See, love and passion is overdue. They got me coming all over you. I need a feeling that's lasting. I don't leave me hanging. 'Cause baby, I wait for you. Don't make me keep on calling. Feel like I'm falling. So hey, first for you. La Casanova, I see you when I look in your eyes. I can't get over how I feel this temptation, just to do that sensation. Here is our destination. I'ma love you down, and I'ma turn you out. Thinking so delicious right now. You look so delicious right now. I'll give you whatever you want. As long as I get what it is I need. It's you and me, babe. I never felt so sure. It's something that I never felt
me all night because I'm gonna be trying to figure out what song a piece of this was sampled from. But I like
Thank you.
What did me? It give me a rock.
Thank you so much. I
Give me a rock.
appreciate it. I've been using this more with my because I do like hair promotions, like natural hair stuff. So I've been kind of using it this song to promote hair and stuff like that.
It does give like a nice commercial type.
That's what I mean.
It does.
Using it for that, like my like the influencer, things that I go through. Also, I'm like an Amazon influencer. I work with like Pantene Pro V, but stuff like that. So
yes. So I mean, anybody got it?
This one ain't get us emotional, like, you know what I'm saying?
You
Next
said-
week we
you
had
said
a
you wasn't
different
as
vibe.
emotional this time.
Yeah, we all got an emotions.
Look, everybody was nervous, like, wait.
Yeah, we was a little nervous. Like, is this gonna start?
Yeah.
Is this gonna
My
start?
heart kind of dropped. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all was
Especially at the
crazy.
show, I have to be scared.
I was thinking.
Yeah.
No hope.
They make you think about your relationship, like,
Yeah.
all right, my girl doing all right. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I vibe with it a little bit though.
Definitely. And you mentioned the influencer part. So outside of music, we're also doing influencing.
Yeah, I've been doing that. Like of course, I'm part of like the TikTok creator team and Instagram, like the Reels and Instagram, whatever it's called. But it's like it's something you have to apply for, and I got accepted into it. So what happens is when that happens is people reach out to you. Like I had a hair, and I'm not gonna say the name because I don't even know if I can, because they was like part of the contract is like that they'll be able to use videos and pictures that I get set up only for them. Like I won't be able to post it or show it, things like that on my own. But hopefully you can see me on that.
Track the pose for 'em right quick.
Okay. So yeah, it's fun. Like
Influencing can open up a lot of other avenues that'll also help push your music.
Like
For sure.
YouTube.
For sure. Because I'm with you. We looking at all avenues here, okay?
I'm trying to let you know, man.
We're going everywhere.
But yeah, I get what you're saying. Like one of my songs, a song that I'm featured on is got license in Ireland for a cooking show. So I get what you're saying. So hey,
You ain't lying.
that was another reason I was like, listen, let this music go. He was like, that's what I thought. Like I'm scared. No, what if people don't? What if? And when that song got licensed, I was like, okay, so release this, hurry up, so I can get this out there. And it's been nonstop.
And that's the number one
Isn't that
thing
crazy?
with being like a creator. We gotta stop second guessing
I
ourselves.
know.
Like we are probably our worst critics. Like I'll
It is.
rewatch interviews that we do in shows probably a million times, and I pick them apart. Like, oh, we could have did this better. Oh, we could have did it better. I think people are not gonna like that. But the response that you get from like your fans and the people that follow
And
you,
originality. They
they
love it.
they love it. We gotta stop second guessing
Imperfection
ourselves.
sometimes that's better.
Mhm.
I do it with my music all the time, bro. I be sitting there like, man, this shit trash. For real. They be like, oh, bro, you gotta delete that, bro. You gotta delete that. I be like, yeah, this is doo-doo, bro. Hell no, you do. Just save it for somebody else might like, cause I think they're doing hot. I be like,
Have
and
you
I be
ever?
sitting there like,
Can you think of an instance where that has happened with you with a song, like where you hated it and everybody else was like, no, I love it, I absolutely love it.
Yeah. I don't want to say which one, because everybody gonna be like, yeah, she was right. See, that's my.
Oh,
That's
God.
my.
Guessing ourselves.
Oh,
We
my
gotta
God.
stop that. We gotta cut that out.
but she
I am
right.
too,
Cause I
man.
ain't got one feeling
I
I ain't got one feeling something that. No, bro, this shit trash,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, bro, that shit is trash as fuck. What the fuck you thinking, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know who
bro.
the team is.
Oh my God.
But no, guess what, yo? Okay, so history lesson. Bam. Okay, so Tina Turner, right? She, she had went through things she was going through, you know what I'm saying? Like women do.
Before she be out with that shoe. Man.
Is there no such thing as a woman that don't go through
Oh my
that?
God. No.
No question, no, for real, for real.
No.
Like, it's-
No.
Just
No.
never.
I finished my thought.
Never.
Right, she was with a label. I mean, she was her manager trying to get her with the label right, and the label heads was like, she's old, washed up. Like, that's when you saw her doing like the prices. She was doing like talk shows or whatever. She was still trying to put her music out. And they like, you gotta watch the what's next. I don't want to say what they said about her, but you know, she's a black woman, so there you go.
Oh, yeah,
she's an old, now, right? You know. So and the lady was like, and the dude was like, no, I don't believe it. So she got with this guy, this other producer or whoever, and they showed her the song. She and another group was singing it. You know, and that's how they did back then. That's like me. If I have a song in there, and they were like, we want it for somebody else. Have it. Sometimes it depends.
Right. If you're gonna pay me for it, you need it.
Yeah. So a lot of back then that happened. So they took the song and she hated it. She was like, oh, this is not me. I don't want to do it. Hated the song. So you already know what song it is, right?
No.
What's love got to do?
I said, it gotta be what's
Hated that
I
song.
thought it was that song
She
too.
hated that song. She was like, I
I
couldn't
do
stand
too.
it. And she was like, it took her a while to get. I bet you do. A lot of you.
A lot of you do. But women can tell up that song.
And the movie. So the movie too. You know.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that is terrible.
But after that was like her prime. Like she went through that part where she was like, it was over with her. I know, you know, everybody was joking at her on shows about Ivy. Now she's in the Hall of Fame, rock star, black woman rock star. I think first one, like, you know. And she was older. She was like 6, like she killed it. She's still out there doing, you know what I'm saying, like doing her thing. It pretty much made her career was the one that she couldn't stand.
Damn.
So
Would you say it's the same for you?
Oh,
Because I feel like that's where it was
I got a little bit of confidence, but I still ain't gonna tell y'all. You heard that later after she done made it and it's in the movies.
Okay, well remember that you promised to tell us
I'll come
after.
back. Y'all know what song it was, don't you?
Because Coco's not gonna let you
I
forget.
ain't gonna lie. I am sitting here. I'm gonna go through your whole catalog.
Oh,
I'm gonna go through your whole catalog.
Like, I wonder which one.
But I don't want to be rude and be like, I don't feel like this one. But what's that? You're gonna start offending motherfuckers. Like, all right, now this song is actually good. Like, what are you trying to say now?
Go get another
The
argument.
song. Even if you hate the song, when you come and you see what I do on it, you can be like, you know what? Be all right. I'm coming back. I'll give you my money. I want VIP next time. I gave you the back seats this time, $25. Because I didn't know what you was gonna do. And now I know what you're gonna do. I'll give you the $25.
Give me it.
Come on, eat. Even if you're going through that singing or talking about what you would love and what you want and what you expect. Maybe that'll help. I mean, I think men gotta figure out what we hate. You know, let's just talk about what we like. You know, what we like and what we want. You know, men maybe like, oh, okay.
Because each woman is different. She might hate the same thing as she might love. So
Not necessarily. They want us some money. Let's talk about that then.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
But then you look. Watch this. But then you'll find a female that think that a man that only cares about money is superficial.
Sometimes they are.
Exactly.
It's
So
okay.
again,
We can talk about that in the
We'll
show.
learn to love.
That's not about the same.
Love will come later.
it's like back and forth. It's like back and forth.
Love will come
You'll
later.
find a
We'll
female
work on it.
that
figure it out.
she don't
We can
care
love
about
it.
money.
I think a man that got his money together is way more confident. He has more time to invest in his woman. I'm gonna tell y'all this. History lesson number
Yeah,
3.
that's what I'm saying. What if you work a lot?
I ain't gonna tell y'all that.
That's how you get
She's not gonna get the more history lessons.
What if the dude work a lot?
That's crazy. That's what that was about. Do you know that? I'm gonna take y'all back. Do you know that in the Bible that it says that a man when he gets married, he's literally supposed to have a diary set up, of course, people, but he's supposed to take a year off of work to make his woman happy. He's supposed to take a whole year from not working, not doing. He's just supposed to be getting married.
When he
Making the
leaves
baby.
his entire home, his family, to create his new family.
Yeah, he takes a
And
year
it
off.
does say that.
He takes a year off of work just to give it a
The Quran also says
a year. For a year.
I get goosebumps.
I think that if that was a practice that was happening
think
now,
what?
y'all might see a lot more happier women.
But that's why I always say prepare. That's all I'm
The
saying.
Quran do
Lord.
say I can have more than one wife.
It can. Just
Yeah,
yeah,
as long as you can afford it.
yeah.
But
You
you
have
gonna
to
be
be
okay
wives
with
as
that.
you can afford.
But is you gonna be okay?
But let's
with
be
that?
clear, a lot of
But
y'all
you
can't
women
afford
are.
more than
No,
one
no,
wife.
no, no. We ain't talking about
It's
the
women
Quran.
that are.
I
see
so
Hollywood
you gonna be
sometimes.
happy with that?
I mean, hey.
Are you gonna be okay with that? Because some women
Yeah.
too possessive.
It ain't gonna work for me.
But I let
I'm
them
sure to
choose.
work
But guess
for
what?
some.
But guess what? I let them know. I let it be known. You let it be known up front.
Yeah.
Let it be known up front. That that's what you want. That's what you
Yeah.
intend. Like,
So you saying when y'all get pregnant, hey, y'all we can take a year off?
Basically.
Not get
We
pregnant.
take a
No,
year
yeah,
off.
when you get married.
Oh, when we get
Like,
married. Oh, so
the
we
honeymoon
just
is
take
a year long.
Oh, a year
It's
long?
supposed to be a year long.
It's a week now in the United States. Ain't that crazy?
That's
Like,
It ain't even a week. It's a weekend. If you want to get hot.
Yeah, you right.
Be cold after the wedding on Friday and be
Come
back
back to
on
work on
Monday.
Monday.
What happened? Good.
Yeah, I
So,
was
in a bigger venue then. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, so, I know that you can't give us a lot, but anything that you want the people to look out for, anything they can attend, you know, anything of that nature. Because we technically, I honestly just want to invite you guys back for the live show. I wish we would have done this during the live taping. This was great. Like,
I'll let it come back. Hopefully by then.
this thing out of me out, and we can probably get
That'd
you
be
in the bumper dunk, you know, little something popping.
Yeah.
You know.
That'd be dope if I can do that.
Definitely. You know, we're gonna get together and see if we can
Let's do
work
that.
that out.
Yeah, but KeniseTaylor.com is KENISE Taylor.com. You can go there. Like I have a website, and also at Kenise's Way on Instagram. You can follow me there. I have my link tree there where you can if you don't go to the website, you can go to the link tree and just be nosy.
Yeah. Just dig a little bit in and everything. See what you like.
Yeah, hopefully I'll make a fan. And that's all. That's all it is. That's all it's about. Just
I definitely think you're gonna gain quite a few.
Yeah, man,
Like,
man,
it has
man.
been like the purpose of the interview is definitely to promote what you have going on, but it's to let our people get to know you, let us see your energy, get to know your personality. So I think you gained a bunch of followers today.
Thank you. I hope so. You know what? We have a good time.
I feel like we ended this
I
nicely.
heard that voice this whole thing.
You know what? I just realized that. I feel like we've been regulated down here because he's just been trying to keep us wrangled in. You know? But thank you so much for following through the 40K Studios. We really appreciate it. You brought great energy and a great vibe into the room.
It was great.
No, it was great, and I look forward to having you back again.
For sure.
Yeah.
Look forward to having you back, especially after the album drops.
Yes.
Okay.
We shout out for DK, so I'm
Thank
really
you.
coming back.
You know,
Let's
shout
do
out to
it.
Millie up for sure.
Yeah.
Shout out to Smart House as well. Can't forget
Oh, yeah.
Smart
Yeah,
House.
shout out to Smart House.
Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to Smart
Yeah.
House. We are 40K signing out.